Hi guys! I decided to do a video on 3 braided looks that I love. Starting with the first one is a side braid. My personal preference is I like the braid to be sitting on top of my hair. So to do this, you divide the hair into 3 sections like you can see that I've done, adding bits of hair into the braid and going under and then over. Keep adding sections of hair until you get to a point where you're satisfied with where the braid is sitting. This is where I decided to stop adding more hair and just braid all the way down to the end. When you reach the end, you just want to lightly tug on bits of the braid to loosen up and make the braid a little bit thicker. Just want to pull gently, not too much so that any hair comes out and you have to start the braid all over again. Again, you can tailor this to your liking. The more you pull, the thicker the braid will get. Because it's falling at the side of my face, I just decided to do it a little bit. You want to grab a hair elastic and then secure the ends. Again, you can go back and thicken more once the elastic's in. There we have it. Side braid. Pose a bit, look in the camera, look away from the camera. Generally a pretty hair look, especially when you have greasy hair and you're looking for a quick fix. Okay, the second look that I decided to do was a braided lady bun, as I would like to call it. So you want to section the top part of your hair. Setting that aside from the rest of the hair, you just want to tie the rest of your hair back so that it doesn't get in the way. Split this middle section into 2. I've already did the left side of this braid and I'm going to start here with the right side. Again, splitting the braid into 3 bits, slowly adding sections of hair and going under and over. It wasn't until I started doing this hair tutorial that I realised how bad my roots were. But don't worry, they're getting sorted soon. So when you reach the end of the section of hair, you just want to continue braiding And once you've got 2 coolio plaits, you want to join them together. Using another hair elastic. And what I like to do to keep the hair together and stop the bun from falling out is I like to loosely braid the loose hair at the end. And again, I like to pull at the braid to make sure that it's not structured and it gives it a bit of volume. Once you're happy with that, you just want to twist it around into your desired bun shape, size, style, anything that you like. Once I was happy with where it was, I just secured it with a couple of bobby pins, and here you can see the hair elastic, so I decided to pull the hair down with a bit of the bobby pin and try and cover it. And there we go. Take the rest of your hair down, and that's it. Okay, so for the third and final one is my favourite, which I do all the time, either for lazy hair when going out, going to the gym, when my hair is greasy and I don't want to wash it. This is my go-to hairstyle. So what you want to do is split your hair in half down the middle. You can do side parting, you can do a zigzag parting. I just did it straight for this tutorial. You want to section off half of your hair to keep it out of the way. I like to do this by just loosely braiding to keep it out of my face and out of the other braid that we're about to do. Okay, so with this section you want to start at the front and take chunkier pieces, split the hair into 3, and again we're going to braid under and over. As said previously, I like my braids sitting on top of my hair. So add hair to that section, pull it under, add section from the other part, pull it under, and then over. That is the only way that I can describe how to do the braids that I do. Practice just is everything. Once you practice, it all becomes very easy. Add more sections, under, add a section from the top, and then go under. And as you can see, the braid is starting to form on top of the hair. And what I like to do before the braid starts getting too tight, again with the other braids, I like to just pull slightly on the braid just to make it look a bit more fuller. Add more sections and continue braiding. Since doing this tutorial, I've realised how bad my roots are. I can only apologise. It will be fixed soon. So continue braiding, adding more hair. Once you get to the back, you just kind of, because you don't have the mirror in front of you anymore, you just have to picture exactly where the bits are that you're adding to the braid. Again, I can only explain it as much as I can. Add more sections. Under and over. Once you get to the last section, just continue braiding all the way down to the bottom. And as you can see, there are bits sticking out, but it is totally on preference. If you like a more structured braid, you want to add your products in like mousse, hair gels, serums to keep those flyaways down. But I actually don't mind the flyaways, I quite like the messy look. Secure this with an elastic. And I don't like braiding all the way down to the bottom, I like to leave a good couple of inches at the bottom. And that's what your braid should look like. Again, I like to go in, and as I said before, the flyaways don't really affect me. I like to make it as messy as possible, make it look thicker. An unstructured braid. Once you're happy with that, go on to the other side and braid exactly how we did it on that side. My rips look terrible. Yeesh. Pose, pose, pose. And I do like to add hoops whenever any hairstyles are away from my face. And that's the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed these 3 braided looks that I created. Please like and subscribe if you want to see further tutorials. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Bye guys!